Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together. Me? With him? Don't joke around like that. Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantan's scales of justice.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how's that possible? Wasn't she? Of course, Lygus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Finon first.
Amazing! Talantan may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Don't overthink it, Finon. Trust your heart.
Well, that's easy for you to say. I'm just a holy city guard up against Kremnos' walking war machine of a prince. Don't you think this is a little bit too unfair?
とはいえ、僕は生徒を守るただの兵士で、相手は百戦錬磨のクレムノスの王子。この差はあまりにも大きすぎるな。
ファイノン、あまり思い詰めないように。自分の心に従えばいいのですよ。
困ったな。あのリングにはきっと特別な意味がたくさん込められている。こっちは何で対抗すればいいんだろう。戦友、君の直感は何て言っている？やっぱり君もそう思うんだね。どれだけ考えても結局頼れるのはこれしかないね。あの日僕の人生に現れた救世主。皮肉なことに今でもこのカードを直視できてないし、その導きを受け入れるなんてもっと無理だ。故郷が暗黒の潮に飲み込まれた光景を思い出すだけで両手が震える。あの炎もみんなの泣き叫ぶ声も忘れられない。僕には何もできなかった。何も守れなかった。だけどそのくらいの重さじゃ足りないって理性が僕に言うんだ。エルシオンは小さな村だし、それが地図から消えたところでオンパロス全体からすれば大した問題じゃない。頭では分かっているさ。それでも今僕の心が訴えている。このカードは僕に残された全てであり、これより重いものはないのだと。
もしかしたらそれが正解かもしれないわね。
あ、ファイノン。
久しぶりね。トリノンにファイノン。それからはーい、あなたがいてくれて本当に嬉しいわ。そんなに驚いた顔をしてどうしたの？もしかして私が恋しかった？
キュレネ？びっくりした。君も神殿にいるんじゃないかなってちょうど思ってたところでさ。まさか再会がこんなにも突然だとはね。
本当は司祭たちと一緒に避難する予定だったんだけど、聖女様のそばに白髪の青年がいるって聞いたから、もしかしたらあなたかもって。それでみんなが気づいてないうちにこっそり戻ってきたの。
君らしいね。ただ残念だけど今は昔話に花を咲かせてられなくて、あっちのクレムノス人は
まだままごとをしているのか。
ほらね。
あら、ずいぶんせっかちな男の子ね。あなたたち気が合うんじゃない？そんなに思い詰めた顔をしないで。 ほら、答えはもう出てるでしょ。このカードがあなたの選択なら応援するわ。私だってエリシオンの野原や紅葉が忘れられない。昔木の下にあったブランコに乗って甘い夢を見てたわ。それに迷路迷宮の妖精たちのこともね。もう二度と彼らに会えないと思うとすごく胸が痛くなるの。この悲しみは嘘じゃない。私たちの故郷は小さな村だけど、幼い頃の私たちにとっては世界そのものだったんだもの。でもねファイノ、それだけじゃダメなのよ。憎しみは人を成長させ、男の子を強い戦士にするかもしれないけど、今のあなたに必要なのは勝利よ。なら辛い過去だけを重りにするんじゃなくて、未来の重さも天秤に乗せるの。
未来？どういう意味だ？
難しく聞こえるかしら。でも本当はすごく単純なのよ。私たちの相棒に救世主を持ったまま天秤に乗ってもらいましょう。お願いできる？大丈夫よ。あの王位継承者は気づかないでしょうから。
とにかく試してみよう。この決闘に生徒の明日がかかってるんだ。ここに立ってる以上、僕は勝利をつかみ取らないといけない。僕が持てる全てをかけよう。戦友よ、僕と一緒に英雄になろう。ああ、世界の運命よりも重いものは何か。それは変えられない過去を背負って未来へ進む決意だ。
公平、正義、潔白のタレンタムよ。決闘者たちは自らの選択をしました。三層の聖女の名のもとに、今その掌判で運命を測り判決を下したまえ。
お前が載せたのは紙のカード？
ああ、薄い紙のカード。これが僕の選択。覚えておくといい。その名は救世主だ。
面白い。いいだろう。たった1枚のカードで俺に勝てたのなら、お前をその3文字で呼んでやる。
約束だからな。
天秤が迷ってるみたい。
タレンタムは判決について考えています。双方の信念は互角のようですね。
世界そのものを肩に乗せてるみたいに重く息苦しいな。でも僕は心の声を信じている。
来たか。
聞け、人の子よ。優劣はすでに決した。我は判決を下す。世界の運命よりも重いものを乗せたのはエリュシオンから来た無名の英雄である。しかし忘れるな。信念の重さは己から生まれるものではなく、掌判を下げた者、宿願そのものにあるのだ。
どういう意味だ？
多分世界の運命よりも重いのはこ 個人の信念じゃなくて、願いだって言いたいんだと思うの。それは私、あなた、そしてこの場にいる全員の願い。床版を下げたのはファイノンの決意じゃなくて、世界中の人たちがこのカードに載せた救世主への呼びかけなんだわ。
その中には君と君の一族も含まれているんだろうね、クレムノス人。
双方の重さを乗せたということか。だが忘れてもらっては困るな。クレムノス人とお前たちは敵同士。理想主義に溺れれば最後、敵軍の矛で無残な死を遂げるだけだ。
それでもいい。自分がカードの救世主と対等だなんて一言も言ってないしね。僕は一介の兵士だ。戦場で死ぬのが運命なら受け入れて最後の瞬間まで剣を振るおう。それに君もきっと同じだと僕は信じている。いわゆる英雄っていうのはそういう決意を持っている人たちのことを指すんだ。そして救世主は彼らの集合体。ただそれだけだよ。
素晴らしい回答ですね。火を追う旅は今日最後となる2人の英雄を迎える。信託が示した通りでした。
やはり狙いは最初から俺とあいつだったのだな。金織のお嬢様は身の程を知らんと聞いていたが、信託でクレムノスの戦士を説得しようとしたのはお前が初めてだ。
獅子を捕獲するだけなら私には何千通りもの方法があります。ですが目の前の獅子はもとより殺し合いのために来たのではない。違いますか？
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Alchemist's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars, and at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
すでにお気づきかと思いますが、先ほどの展開はあなたが経験した火を追う旅とは全く異なるものです。実在しない誰かかもしれませんよ。何せ特定の2人以外、あなたの存在を認識している英雄はいないようですし。どうか焦らず、演目はもう終幕に近づいています。あなたが見ていたのは彼の最初の記憶だと申し上げましたね。来るべき再早期にとって それは特別な意味を持っています。タレンタムが見守る中、予言にある半神たちが全員集結したこの瞬間のように。この瞬間はまさに神によって計算された通り。その後の旅はあなたがよく知っているものと変わりはありません。来る者がいれば去っていく人もいる。火を追う者たちは尾行を背負い、長夜の中を懸命に進み続けるのです。さあ、あなたの席をご用意しました。どうぞおかけください。13回の鼓動の後、英雄たちの船は最終幕まで航行します。
世の英雄は星の数ほどいるって言ってたのに、今ではもう私たちだけになっちゃったわね。暗黒の潮、結局それが世界を全て飲み込んだ。
クレムノスの孤軍が西を守っているからすぐに落とされることはないはずだ。それからアナイクス先生が生前北と東に砲陣を用意してくれた。その効果はまだわからないけど、僕は先生を信じている。オケイマの方はアグライアのおかげで心配はいらない。たとえ死んだとしてもロマンの半身が紡いだ網は破られないだろう。そして生徒の市民たちもきっと彼女の意志を継ぎ防衛戦に身を投じてくれるはずだ。行こう。ケファレはすでにその火種を捧げた。僕たちはオンパロスのために次の門の時までに再創生を遂げなければならない。
あとたったの3時間。
だからこれがオクヘイマを眺める最後の時になるだろう。
ファイの私たち世界の願いに応えるために旅立ったのよね。
ああ、黄金衛はみんなそうだった。昔からずっと変わらない。
じゃあどうしてオンパロスの願いはこんなにも理不尽なのかしら。みんないつも正しい時に最善を尽くして一番正しい選択をしてきたのに、それなのに私たちを導く神託も世界を飲み込む暗黒の潮もどうしてこんな風になってるの。
僕にもわからない。でも僕たちは前へ進むしかない。ずっと昔からそれ以外に道はなかった。この先僕たちを待つのがどれだけ長い夜であっても、僕はそれが夜明け前の暗闇に過ぎないと信じている。火口の向こうにはやがて熱い太陽が昇るはずだ。だから行こう。運命の三層殿へ。君が歳月の権能を引き継ぎ、全ての火種を家臣へと返して この世界の運命に終止符を打つんだ。そしてここからは滅亡に向かうか最後の偉大な旅になるかの二つに一つだ。
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx. It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akama. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lady, to the end of the flame chase. And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold. Beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius' own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Future revealed by the Titan.
Just what will we see?
何を見ることになるんだろうか。
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would.
My journey
When
to
the
the
Aranova
unknown.
comes,
Oh, deliver us.
Enough talk.
There you walk.
Now there's only one person.
Excuse. I just know.
Go on, Snowy. Make
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Indeed, in his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times.
構わないさ。火を追う旅の残酷さの中、未来は暖かな西風が吹く理想郷で、僕たちの訪れを静かに待っているだなんて幻想はとっくに捨てさせられたから。
これは今までとは違うロマンチックな物語。そうでしょ？
ええ。これらは彼の記憶の中で何度も繰り返されてきたシーンです。それぞれ多少の違いはあるものの、本質は同じ。人々は一人と別れを告げ、その者だけが奇跡を目にすることになる。繰り返されてきた回数は3355万335回になります。
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle. Sharp as ever, I see. Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame-chased journey, and the cycles of Unforius. Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here... So, in the end you succeeded. Executioner. Executioner. Executioner.
Sokei. キャストリスさん、君は確かもう。
ええ、私はすでに死の半身となり、二度と聖者の世界に足を踏み入れることができなくなりました。ですので、今あなたが見ているのはスティクスの残響に過ぎません。無数の命が失われたエスカトンで、死者たちはスティクスへと流れ着き、激しい波を巻き起こしています。彼らは叫んでいるのです。死してもなお集まって一つの激流となり、創世の化身を守って再創生を 必ず実現させたいと。
分かった。死者たちの願いを全て受け止めよう。みんな僕と共に最後の時まで戦ってくれるかい？
聞こえます。死者たちがあなたに喝采を送っているのが。彼らはもう準備ができたようです。言ってください、救世主様。処刑人は私たちの陰で溺れさせましょう。あなたの進む道には光と永遠に燃え続ける烈火が待っています。言ってください、救世主様。処刑人は私たちの陰で溺れさせましょう。
Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light and eternal flames.
There's water everywhere. This place is always so wet and sticky. Even my tail's getting heavy. Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise. Yikes. Nobody from Delos could stand this.
So you feel it too?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with two.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said? You know what really matters.
Yeah. I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world. I'll distract that executioner.
Shokeininの足止めは私がしてあげる。だから。あんたはこの世界で一番大きな嘘を真実にするために頑張って。その後は私を新しい世界に吹く最初の一陣の風にしてね。
死の子の言うな。さっさと行け。正気かモーディス。君が不死身で紛争の半身なのは分かっているけど、
俺じゃ奴らに勝てないと。
いや、君なら勝てるさ。僕はただ君に一緒に再創生を見届けてほしいと。共に神託の運命を超えられることを証明してほしいんだ。
滑稽だな。まさか我らが救世主がこんな肝心な時におじけづき、あのくだらんざれ言に足を鈍らせるとは。無論俺は神託の運命を超えてみせよう。だがその前にもっといい考えが。かつてクレムノスの戦王の胸を引き裂いたように壮絶な勝利をもってゴルゴーの子である俺に自らを証明してみるというのはどうだ。行け。ここは俺が引き受ける。 暗黒の潮が空をも飲み込むというのなら、我らクレムノス人は闇夜の下で戦うまでだ。あの処刑人をこの手で撃った後、西風の果てで共に命令を組み交わすぞ。あの処刑人をこの手で撃った後、
When I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
Hey, little one. Are you scared? As brave as heights. Stay close, little Ika. What? No, not you two. I see. I won't squander your kindness, your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me. Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before the Aranova. Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike. Come, execute.
来い、処刑人。この空が僕の剣先を照らしてくれる。
人々は一人と別れを告げ、その者だけが奇跡を目にすることになる。これぞまさしく運命。
タイタンが示した未来も必ず現実になるとは限らないようだ。
再創生、この至高なる作品の最後の一針を最も信頼する教え子に託せるのなら、もう何も思い残すことはありません。
それはどういう？
運命に例外はないのです。暗黒の潮が創世の化身に向かっていると禁止が告げています。このまま放置すれば、それは瞬く間にこの地を飲み込んでしまうでしょう。ですから私は最後の人間性を糸に網を作り上げ、暗黒の潮を食い止めなければなりません。私は最後のバニオをまばゆい黄金の中で浴びることになるだろう。今こそこの予言が現実となる時です。どうか許してください。すべての障害を取り除き、新たな世界に最も強固な未来を編み上げるのが私の務めなのです。さあ、これ以上語ることはありません。そろそろお別れです。この手であの哀れな処刑人を葬りましょう。禁止ではなく針の先を使って。
There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
Phoebe, look. We made it to the vortex. That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west wind ends. Era Nova. We're so close now. You can't speak anymore. Please, allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void. Let me answer your cruel...
処刑人の心臓を無からえぐり取り、君の苦痛に満ちた運命に手向けよう。創世の家臣。前回ここへ来たのは理性の火種を返した時でした。当時はじっくり観察する余裕がありませんでしたが、改めて見ればあなたたちの言うタイタンが休息する聖地などにはとても見えません。むしろ永遠に眠るための冷たい霊宮と呼んだ方がよほどふさわしいでしょう。ああ、神々の火種は今全てここに返されているしね。あなたのような赤学と最後の道のりを共に歩めたことをとても光栄に思うよ、アナイクス先生。何を馬鹿げたことを忘れたのですか。私はとうに真理のために身を捧げています。今こうして同行しているのはあなたの頭の中に宿る一つの思想に過ぎません。まさか忘れるはずもないさ。ですが先ほどの言葉をそっくりそのまま返しましょう。あなたと最後の道のりを共に歩めて光栄でした。さあ顔を上げ最後に果たすべきことを成し遂げるのです。任せてくれ。哀れな処刑人に血の報復を。哀れな処刑。
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe. You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning, most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible. Very well. I'll be here, waiting.
覚悟はよろしいですか。念のため申し上げますが、ひとたび記憶の真相を暴いてしまえば、世界の流れは二度と後戻りできなくなります。承知しました。ここでお待ちしておりますので、心の準備ができたらお越しください。
The world's... Very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival, and this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that eon's gaze, you can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again. Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. She is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, she has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under her guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw, the other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder, the Flame Reaver.
So, in the end, you succeed, Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world. The time has come to once again start everything.
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
Stand still. You refused the toast, yet you still want the wine? Let's add more seasoning.
Relax. That breathing sensation. Remember it. What would you like to know this time? Stand still.
The omniscience who's through you, converge and awaken. All things in this world have their laws. Yet stratagems, constellations are human creations.
Needs a little more heat. I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal?
Good times never last. Time to say bye. May as well kill them all. This won't take long.
Even if all creation burns to ash.
Again, the ill timing manifests.
Relax.
Allow me to make a divination.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Stand still.
Information in accordance.
Relax.
Turn up the heat.
Stand still.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Relax.
This ends now. With your corpse, I'll ignite the dawn! How is this possible? The sons of destruction, now twinned. Feel them set your blood ablaze. Your fury!
You refuse the toast, yet you still want the wine. Let's add more seasoning.
Stand still.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal?
Relax. That breathing sensation. This won't take long.
Torment.
Again, the ill timing manifests.
Stand still.
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Together as one.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Relax. May as well kill them all. Here, all yours. Stand still.
Your misses through information in accordance. Your stratagems, constellations, are human creations.
This world is a fall. Return to the Great Drain.
Back. Needs a little more heat. I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal?
Torment.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Relax.
The yoke. Suffering is eternal.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Allow me to make a divination with all my power. Fly the future.
Stand still. Memories are ever changing.
Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Turn up the heat.
Stand still.
Storm shall fuel the fire. Burn unceasing.
Again, ill timing manifest.
Unchanging. Unceasing.
Didn't hurt.
Let the enemy strike first.
Relax.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal?
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
We can come together. Converge and awaken.
That breathing sensation. This won't take long.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Stand still. Memories are ever changing.
Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax.
Better to make no move than wait for your move.
Person alone may witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Aeon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Aeon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Aeon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
We set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along. Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Silicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world.
At last, after all much, now,
Finan, we set out on this...
That's what it means.
Then why? Why must Amphorius... We made the best choice, but in the end, why does it look like...
You see it too. Those burn marks, they're more like...
Standing here, they were coming from the black...
Or maybe...
Finan, the curtain seemed to... There were countless versions...
Perhaps.
Yeah. So, we are just... What then? Then what are the spectators?
As the Theo. Thus... This is a moment the universe will remember. After...
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true, as the model of reason he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. you've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496. Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the Black Tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us, covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple.